Hello guys, thank you for watching my previous video and I hope you have enjoyed my videos so far. Today we are going to learn about vectors. What is a vector? In fact, vectors have both magnitude and direction. You might have learned about vectors in physics. Therefore, some of the examples of vectors are velocity, acceleration, and force. So these are the three examples of vectors. Let's take a look at one example. So in the diagram here, AP to PB is 3 to 2, while CQ to QB is also 3 to 2. OA is denoted by A in this direction, OB is denoted by B in this direction, OC is denoted by C in this direction. And we are asked to find and simplify our answers. So we are asked to find AB. Before we are to find AB, okay, let's learn something about vectors. Let me write out an equation and I'm going to explain to you how to understand this equation. So I have OA plus AB equals to OB. So why is this equation valid? I'm going to explain to you. Okay, as you can see, the first term is OA. And pay attention to the second letter of the first term. And we have the second term as AB. And pay attention to the first letter of AB. So you can see here, the second letter of the first term and the first letter of the second term, they are actually both A's. Therefore, we have our answer as OB. Let's take a look at another equation. Vector AB equals to AO plus OB. Why is it this case? Because the second letter of the first term AO is O and the first letter of the second term OB is O. Therefore, when the second letter of the first term and the first letter of the second term, they are matched. Therefore, we have AB as the vector. I hope you understand how to form an equation in terms of vectors now. Therefore, while OA is denoted by A, vector AB is what we need to find, and OB is denoted by B. Therefore, vector AB equals to B minus A. This is our answer for AB. Okay, now we are asked to find AP. What is AP? So by the ratio above, AP is actually 3/5 of AB. Therefore, very simple, we just need to times 3/5 times AB. While AB was found just now, and you can see this is the answer for AP. Last one, part 3. We are asked to find OP. So what is OP? Let's form an equation linking two vectors and so that we can find OP. I'm drawing OP in the diagram in this direction. And as we can see, OP is nothing but vector OA plus AP. So I hope you can understand how I form equation vector equations right now. Therefore, we have OA denoted as A. And we have also found AP just now, right above. Therefore, we have formed an equation and we simplified this equation. So we get 3/5 B plus 2/5 A. And let's move on to another question. Now, let's take a look at part B. We are asked to find AC and PQ. So how do we form an equation involving vector AC? It's easy, right? So actually we can form an equation with OA plus AC and we get OC. Do we have OA? Yes, denoted by A. Do we have OC? Yes, denoted by C. Therefore, A plus vector AC equals to C. Therefore, AC equals to C minus A. AC is easily found. Let's take a look at PQ. Where is PQ? Okay, let's form an equation involving PQ. Let's link them up, and PQ should be in this direction. So PQ is nothing but PB plus BQ. Okay, how do we find PB? PB is actually 2/5 of AB. How do we find BQ? BQ is actually 2/5 of BC. So our job is to find AB and BC. And we have actually found AB in the previous slide. So we only need to find BC. Let's form an equation involving BC. BC is nothing but, it can be formed in this equation. Therefore, our BC equals to C minus B. As you can see from this equation on the right. So therefore, we have our answer for vector PQ after substituting all the necessary terms. Let's use a different color here. Therefore, PQ equals to 2/5 AB plus 2/5 our BC. And let's sub in AB. AB is actually B minus A. Therefore, we sub it in, which is 2/5 B minus A with a bracket. Then plus 2/5 C minus B with a bracket. Therefore, we combine these two together and simplify it. And the equation can be simplified as followed. And I hope it's not too hard for you guys to understand. And let's move on to part C. Okay, part C, from the previous slide, we have found AC and PQ. And the answers are shown here. So what are the two facts about AC and PQ? So from these two equations, we can actually see that PQ is actually equals to 2/5 of AC. Therefore, we can conclude that PQ is parallel to AC because PQ satisfies the equation PQ equals to K times AC, and K is some constant. Not only PQ is parallel to AC, and PQ is actually 2/5 of AC. So these are the two facts about AC and PQ. And now let's take a look at part D. What do we need to find? Area of triangle PBQ. Triangle ABC is actually similar to triangle PBQ. And I'm going to highlight these two triangles to you. So if they are similar, we can use similar triangles property. We have the length ratio, therefore the area ratio is easy, right? So the length ratio is actually 2 to 5. Therefore, our area ratio is actually 2 to 5 bracket square. Therefore, the area ratio is 4 to 25. So now let's take a look at another question. Over here we will learn about column vectors plus many more things. So we have vector AB with 2 strokes. This means we have to find the magnitude of this vector AB. So how do we find the magnitude of vector AB? So we simply take the square of each value and we take a square root of these two values. Therefore we get 29. That is the magnitude of AB, which is also the length of AB, vector AB. So part B, we are asked to find AC. So we can form a vector AC actually AB plus BC. Therefore we take the column vectors accordingly, and we should get a column vector of 9 and minus 27. And this is called a column vector. Okay, let's find out what is 3AB minus 2BC. This is even simpler. What we need to do, we just need to use 3 times the column vector of AB minus 2 times the column vector of BC. So therefore, we times the 3 in, and we also times the 2 in, and we have the following values. And therefore, we just add them up. Therefore, 16 minus 22, we get 82. Minus 63 minus 12, we get minus. Okay, let's take a look at part C. The coordinates of B. So let the coordinates of B be P and Q. And therefore, we form a vector equation involving OB. So OB actually is equal to OA plus AB. So we have the column vector P over PQ equals to OA is also given 37. AB was found just now, or given 20 over minus 21. Therefore, we add them up, we get a column vector of 23 minus 14. Therefore, we have found the coordinates of B. And let's take a look at part D. Okay, part D, it says if OD is parallel to AC. What it means? It means vector OD is actually equal to K times vector AB. K is some constant. So next time if you see a vector is parallel to another vector, so what it simply means? It simply means this vector equals to K times another vector, and K is some constant. Remember this. Therefore, we have OD 6R equals to 9K minus 27K. And if you don't understand this, let me remove it. So I will have this column 6R equals to K times AC, which is 9 over minus 27. And therefore, I times the K in on the right side, and I will get 6 equals to 9K. And so, accordingly, K equals to minus 27K. I'm sorry, actually it's R equals to minus 27K. Therefore, R over 6 equals to minus 27 over 9, which gives K equals to minus 3. And let's remove it. Not K. It's actually R. R equals to minus 18.